Ever wondered where adventure meets undiscovered beauty? Cyprus has more than just stunning beaches. It's a land of hidden wonders. Imagine wandering through ancient villages frozen in time, where cobblestone streets whisper tales of the past. From the lush Troodos Mountains to secret waterfalls, Cyprus is a paradise, waiting to be explored. Did you know this island boasts 5,000-year-old wineries, making some of the world's most unique wines? Follow us as we uncover off-the-beaten-path gems, from olive groves to coastal hideaways. Meet the locals, taste authentic flavors, and experience Cyprus like a true insider. Ready for an adventure beyond the tourist trails? We're your guide to the real Cyprus. Don't miss out. Hit subscribe and join us on this unforgettable journey. Troodos Mountain. Rising majestically in central Cyprus, the Troodos Mountains provide a refreshing high-altitude retreat from the island's coastal warmth. Quaint villages with distinctive stone architecture cling to the mountainsides, surrounded by fragrant pine forests and orchards. The region is renowned for its UNESCO-listed Byzantine churches and monasteries featuring exquisitely preserved 11th to 15th century frescoes. An extensive network of well-marked trails leads adventurers through cedar valleys to secluded waterfalls and breathtaking viewpoints. Family-owned tavernas in mountain squares serve authentic regional specialties like slow-cooked lamb cleftico and Commandaria wine. The crisp mountain air carries distinctive aromas of wild thyme, sage, and pine resin throughout the seasons. Traditional crafts like lace making and silverwork continue to thrive in these timeless mountain communities. This cultural and natural sanctuary offers visitors both active adventures and peaceful moments of contemplation. Aphrodite's Rock. Marvel at Petra II Romeo, the legendary birthplace of Aphrodite, where myth and Mediterranean waves collide in spectacular fashion. According to ancient tales, the goddess of love emerged from these very waters, creating an enduring legend that still enchants visitors today. Gaze across the dramatic coastline, where jagged cliffs meet the endless blue expanse of the sea. Walk along the smooth, pebbled shore, listening to waves rhythmically caressing the stones that have witnessed millennia of history. The imposing sea stack creates a photographer's paradise, especially at golden hour when sunlight dances on the water's surface. While local tradition claims swimming around the rock brings eternal beauty, its powerful presence alone leaves a lasting impression. This sacred site invites contemplation of Cyprus's rich cultural heritage, where every stone seems to whisper ancient stories. More than just a geological wonder, this iconic landmark embodies the island's magical blend of nature and mythology. Omodos. Time seems to stand still in Omodos, where centuries-old cobblestone pathways wind through this mountain village in the Troodos Range. Whitewashed houses with colorful shutters and blooming bougainvillea create a postcard-perfect scene around every corner. The village centers around the 12th century Holy Cross Monastery, its ancient icons, and carved wooden altar telling stories of Byzantine heritage. Local Kaffenayans serve strong Cypriot coffee alongside homemade lukumi and tsutsukos, traditional sweets made from walnuts and grape must. Artisan workshops display intricate lefkaritica lacework, a UNESCO-recognized craft passed down through generations of village women. There's a special rhythm to life here, best experienced by joining elderly locals for a game of tavli, backgammon, in the shaded plaza. Vineyard owners proudly offer tastings of the village's signature wines, produced from grapes grown on terraced slopes since ancient times. More than just a tourist stop, Omedos remains a living community where age-old Cypriot traditions continue to thrive. Larnaca. Larnaca enchants visitors with its harmonious mix of antiquity and contemporary Mediterranean, living along Cyprus's southeastern coast. The iconic Finicoods Promenade comes alive with swaying palm trees, open-air cafes, and the soothing rhythm of lapping waves. Seasonal magic occurs at the UNESCO-protected salt lakes, when thousands of pink flamingos transform the landscape into a living painting. The imposing medieval fortress stands guard over the old harbor, its stone walls whispering tales of Byzantine and Ottoman rulers. At the 9th century Agios Lazaros Church, the ornate iconostasis shelters what many believe to be the second tomb of Jesus' resurrected friend. The bustling marina presents a study in contrast, weather-beaten fishing boats bobbing beside gleaming superyachts in the turquoise harbor. Family-run mezz restaurants serve up generations-old recipes featuring just-caught octopus, savory halloumi, and citrus-infused olive oils. Between its archaeological treasures and laid-back beach culture, Larnaca reveals the authentic soul of Cyprus without pretense. Famagusta. Famagusta invites you to wander its medieval streets, where Venetian palazzos, Ottoman mosques, and Gothic churches stand shoulder to shoulder in a silent dialogue across centuries. The abandoned quarter of Varosha lingers frozen in the 1970s, its empty beachfront hotels and rusting cars offering a poignant contrast to the lively cafes just beyond its barricades. At the heart of the old city rises the magnificent Lala Mustafa Pasha Mosque, its Gothic arches and slender minaret creating a striking architectural hybrid that embodies the city's complex identity. Massive Venetian walls still encircle the historic center, their weathered stones bearing the scars of countless sieges, while offering panoramic views of the modern city growing beyond them. Just north of town, the ancient ruins of Salamis sprawl along the coast, where crumbling Roman columns frame the sparkling Mediterranean much as they did 2 millennia ago. The old harbor remains a working waterfront, where fishermen mend their nets beside cafes serving strong Cypriot coffee, the scent of salt and freshly baked bread mingling in the sea air. In family-run tavernas tucked away in quiet alleys, generations-old recipes bring people together over shared plates of stuffed vine leaves and slow-cooked stews. More than any museum could convey, Famagusta's living layers of history, its scars and resilience, tell the true story of Cyprus itself. Vauni. Nestled among terraced vineyards in the Troodos foothills, Vauni charms visitors with its whitewashed stone houses and winding cobbled alleys draped in vibrant bougainvillea. The village square comes alive each evening as locals gather at family-run tavernas to share plates of oven-baked halloumi and savory sheftalia sausages made from generations-old recipes. Ancient mule trails wind through the surrounding countryside, leading past 12th century chapels and offering sweeping views of sun-dappled valleys blanketed in grapevines. In the golden light of late afternoon, the scent of wild thyme and wood-fired bread mingles with the earthy aroma of ripening grapes from the village's boutique wineries. More museum than resort, Vuni preserves the unhurried rhythms of traditional Cypriot mountain life, where elderly women still make lace in shaded courtyards, and farmers harvest olives as their ancestors did centuries ago. Kyrenia. Kyrenia's horseshoe-shaped harbor captivates visitors with its postcard-perfect blend of medieval stone towers, bobbing fishing boats, and waterfront eateries serving freshly caught seafood. The imposing Kyrenia Castle, originally built by Byzantines and expanded by Venetians, dominates the waterfront its weathered ramparts, offering sweeping vistas across the Mediterranean's azure waters. Within the castle walls lies one of the Mediterranean's most significant archaeological treasures, the 2,300-year-old Kyrenia shipwreck perfectly preserved alongside its ancient cargo of almonds and amphorae. Just beyond the harbor, golden sand beaches, like Escape Beach, offer tranquil swimming spots where the clear waters reveal darting fish and occasional sea turtles. A short drive into the foothills leads to Belapai Abbey, where Gothic arches frame breathtaking mountain view and the ghostly echoes of medieval chants seem to linger in the cloisters. As sunset paints the harbor in gold, hues the air fills with the aroma of sizzling kebabs and the melodic clinking of raki glasses at family-run Mayhanes. Kyrenia masterfully balances its layered history, from Byzantine churches to Ottoman bathhouses, with the relaxed rhythms of contemporary harbor life. More than just a pretty port, this is where Cyprus's complex cultural tapestry unfolds most beautifully between sea and mountain. Cape Cavo Greco. Cape Greco's windswept cliffs offer a dramatic meeting of land and sea, where jagged limestone formations tower above the Mediterranean's mesmerizing shades of blue. Hidden coves and sea caves dot the coastline, inviting explorers to discover secluded swimming spots accessible only by foot or kayak. The area's coastal trails weave through fragrant Mediterranean scrub, revealing breathtaking viewpoints where the horizon stretches endlessly across the open sea. As a protected nature reserve, this untouched peninsula remains one of Cyprus's most pristine natural wonders, far removed from the island's busier tourist spots. Paphos. Paphos transports visitors through millennia with its remarkable collection of UNESCO-protected ruins, where Greek legends and Roman grandeur intertwine along the southwestern coast. The awe-inspiring tombs of the kings reveal an underground necropolis of Doric columns and frescoed burial chambers carved directly into the coastal cliffs. At the sprawling archaeological park, perfectly preserved Roman villas showcase exquisite mosaic floors depicting scenes from Homer's epics in vivid colored stone. The medieval harbor castle, originally built as a Byzantine fort, now stands sentinel over a lively marina filled with fishing boats and sunset-watching cafes. Just north of the city, Coral Bay's crescent-shaped shoreline offers golden sands and remarkably clear waters favored by snorkelers and sea turtles alike. Family-run tavernas in the old town serve authentic misvis featuring just-caught octopus, clay-baked halloumi, and locally pressed olive oils. Unlike Cyprus's busier resorts, Paphos maintains an authentic charm where ancient olive groves still border archaeological sites and vineyard-covered hills. This is where Aphrodite's mythical birthplace meets living history, a destination where every stone tells a story, and the Mediterranean shines its brightest blue. Tombs of the Kings. The tombs of the kings stand as an extraordinary testament to antiquity. Their underground chambers carved directly into the coastal bedrock over 2 millennia ago. Visitors descend into a labyrinth of colonnaded atriums and burial chambers, where the interplay of light and shadow reveals exquisite Doric pillars and faded frescoes. This vast necropolis showcases a fascinating architectural fusion. Hellenistic peristyle courtyards meet Egyptian-style burial niches, reflecting Cyprus's crossroads of civilizations. The tomb's scale and precision astonish modern observers, with some chambers extending deep below ground, their walls bearing tool marks from ancient stoneworkers. Sunlight filters through the open-air atriums, illuminating details like carved funeral niches and remnants of pigment that once adorned the walls in vibrant colors. The site's profound silence is broken only by the whisper of sea breezes drifting in from the nearby Mediterranean, adding to its contemplative atmosphere. Archaeologists believe these were not actual royal burials, but rather the elaborate resting places of Paphos' wealthy aristocracy during the Hellenistic and Roman periods. More than just ancient graves, the complex represents one of the Mediterranean's most impressive examples of funerary architecture, preserving secrets of Cyprus's multicultural past. Cacopetria. Cacopetria unfolds like a storybook village, its stone houses with weathered wooden balconies, clinging to the slopes of the Troodos Mountains, surrounded by dense pine forests and the gentle murmur of the Carcotis River. The old quarter's narrow lanes, paved with smooth river stones, lead past 18th century homes, where the scent of jasmine mingles with wood smoke from traditional bakeries. At family-owned tavernas, time-honored recipes shine. Smoky lamb cooked in clay ovens, village salads with hand-pressed olive oil, and sweet Commendaria wine aged in oak barrels. Well-marked trails wind through the surrounding wilderness, revealing hidden gems like the Mesopotamos waterfall and abandoned monasteries cloaked in wildflowers. In summer, the village offers cool mountain respite under plane tree canopies. Come autumn, the surrounding forests blaze with golden hues as vineyards harvest their grapes. Unlike museum villages, Kakopetria thrives as a working community. Farmers still tend terraced orchards, artisans weave baskets from mountain reeds, and church bells mark time as they have for centuries. Lofu. Lofu's sun-warmed stone houses cling to the mountainside like a patchwork of golden cubes, their wooden shutters painted the same sky blue as the chapel dome that crowns the village. Morning in the village square begins with the rhythmic grinding of coffee beans at the old Caffeinian, where farmers discuss the olive harvest under a 200-year-old mulberry tree. Forgotten stone staircases lead to hidden gardens, where grandmothers still bake bread in outdoor clay ovens, the smoke curling past grapevines heavy with dark Mavro grapes. The surrounding hills reveal Lofu's agricultural soul. Abandoned terraces now carpeted in wild thyme. Active vineyards producing the village's distinctive Shinisteri wine, and shepherd paths marked by ancient cairns. At dusk, the last sunlight gilds the Venetian-era fountain, where generations have gathered, its worn basin engraved with the same floral motifs, found in the 16th century church frescoes. Nicosia. Nicosia's ancient Venetian walls encircle a living museum of civilizations, where Byzantine churches neighbor Ottoman Hans and modern street art murals. The winding alleys of the old city reveal sudden juxtapositions. A 16th century mosque reflected in the glass facade of a contemporary gallery, or the scent of freshly ground coffee, mixing with frankincense from an Armenian church. Along the UN-patrolled buffer zone, bullet-pocked buildings stand frozen in time, their crumbling facades now hosting impromptu photography exhibitions about division and reconciliation. The Cyprus Museum's treasures tell Island's story through exquisite Chalcolithic figurines, Roman mosaics salvaged from coastal ruins, and medieval silverwork from long-lost kingdoms. In the shadow of the Famagusta Gate, innovative chefs reinvent traditional recipes like aphelia, pork with coriander, using heirloom ingredients at gastro-tavernas that buzz till midnight. The Leventis Museum's collection captures Nicosia's soul, from rare 19th century city plans to avant-garde installations, responding to the capital's complex identity. Like Gaetonia's restored houses now shelter artisan workshops, where lace makers, silversmiths, and icon painters practice centuries-old crafts behind Ottoman-era wooden doors. Europe's last divided capital thrives as a cultural palimpsest, where Phoenician, Lusignan, Venetian, and British influences layer beneath a vibrant contemporary Cypriot identity. Proteras. Proteras dazzles with its crescent-shaped bays, where powder-soft sands gradually deepen into mesmerizing shades of turquoise and sapphire. Sunrise reveals the true magic of Fig Tree Bay. Water's so transparent you can spot sea turtles gliding over seagrass meadows just offshore. Beyond the main beaches, a labyrinth of coastal footpaths leads to secluded swimming spots like Vrisiana Cove, where smooth limestone shelves slope gently into the sea. The Palm Line Promenade comes alive at dusk as the scent of grilled octopus mingles with salt air and the rhythmic lapping of waves against the breakwater. Local boat captains reveal secret sea caves along Cape Greco, where sunlight filters through underwater arches, illuminating schools of neon-hued fish. From beginner-friendly paddleboarding in calm coves to thrilling jet ski tours along the rugged eastern cliffs, the waters here cater to every adventure level. Family-run tavernas serve authentic meze feasts, featuring just-caught red mullet, drizzled with locally pressed lemon-infused olive oil. As one of Cyprus's last undeveloped resort towns, Protaras maintains an authentic charm where pine forests still reach the shoreline and stargazing replaces neon nightlife. Kourion. Kourion's majestic ruins crown a seaside bluff, where waves of history have left behind Greco-Roman temples, early Christian churches, and Byzantine villas in stratified layers. The 2nd century amphitheater's limestone seats still face the same Mediterranean panorama that ancient audiences enjoyed during performances of Greek tragedies. Intricate mosaic floors in the Eustolios complex depict vibrant scenes of fish and birds, their colors miraculously preserved under protective canopies for 17 centuries. The basilica's remaining columns frame views of the coastline below, their shadows tracing sundials across stone foundations, where early Christians once gathered. More than an archaeological site, Kourion is a time capsule where visitors can trace Cyprus's entire classical history while standing in one breathtaking vantage point. Ikamas Peninsula. The Ikamas Peninsula unfolds as Cyprus's last untamed frontier, where dramatic sea cliffs plunge into cerulean waters, and ancient footpaths wind through fragrant maquis shrubland. Trekking routes like the Aphrodite Trail reveal unexpected wonders, hidden freshwater springs, sea turtle nesting beaches, and limestone gorges painted in ochre, and rust hues by mineral deposits. At the mythical baths of Aphrodite Grotto, dappled sunlight filters through fig trees onto the legendary pool, where the goddess was said to bathe, its waters still remarkably clear. Botanists cherish this biodiversity hotspot for its 39 endemic plant species, from rare orchids to dwarf oaks, while birdwatchers spot elusive species like the Eleonora's falcon. With no paved roads penetrating its core, Akamas remains a sanctuary where nature's rhythms prevail. The crash of waves on pebble shores, the scent of wild thyme on mountain breezes, and starry skies untouched by light pollution. Nissi Beach. Nissi Beach dazzles with its signature crescent of golden sand, where the Mediterranean transitions from translucent shallows to deeper sapphire hues near its namesake islet. The beach's unique microclimate creates ideal conditions for sunbathing. Warm breezes temper the sunshine, while the shallow bay maintains bath-like water temperatures. A natural sandbar allows waders to reach the small offshore island at low tide, revealing tide pools teeming with sea urchins and darting fish. Beachfront eateries serve just-caught octopus alongside frosty frappes, their shaded terraces offering front-row seats to windsurfers skimming across the bay. As afternoon fades, the western end becomes prime sunset territory, where the sky ignites in tangerine and violet behind the silhouette of Nissi Island. Unlike busier resort beaches, Nisi maintains pockets of serenity, particularly in early morning, when lone swimmers share the water with curious damselfish. The beach's unique blend of amenities and unspoiled beauty has earned its reputation as Cyprus's most photogenic coastline. From family-friendly shallows to vibrant beach clubs, Nisi offers tailored coastal experiences while preserving its natural Caribbean-like allure. Limassol. Limassol pulses with Mediterranean energy, where Byzantine ruins stand alongside contemporary art galleries, and the scent of orange blossoms mingles with sea air along the Molos Promenade. The 12th century castle, where Richard the Lionheart supposedly wed, now houses medieval artifacts beneath its vaulted chambers, just steps from bustling coffee shops. Meandering through the carob-scented alleys of the Old Town reveals sudden surprises. A hidden Armenian church, Ottoman-era courtyard houses, and artisan workshops keeping lace-making traditions alive. The city's culinary renaissance shines at renovated fish tavernas on Governor's Beach and innovative wine bars pouring indigenous Zinasteri alongside international vintages. As sunset paints the marina gold, the city transforms, from sophisticated cocktail lounges to rebetiko clubs, where locals dance to nostalgic Cypriot melodies. Contrast defines Limassol, skyscraper beach resorts neighbor quiet coves with volcanic sand, while ancient wine-producing villages overlook the modern port. This is Cyprus at its most cosmopolitan, yet authentic, where fishermen still mend nets by the old harbor as yachts glide into the new marina. More than just a beach destination, Limassol rewards those who explore its layers, from archaeological sites to avant-garde street art in the industrial zone.